Well, today is December 22nd. Come out here today just to check cameras, pulling some cell cameras and resetting them. And I cut a buck track coming down into this spot, and I'm like, fresh snow. I'm just gonna follow this track for shits and giggles and maybe find his antler. And lo and behold, I jumped them up or something, and I got running tracks going here, and I got probably one of the freshest sheds I think I've probably ever found. This here's a nice shed. I don't know, he's probably a two and a half year old, but hey, for the first shed of the year, I'll take this any day of the week. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and pick this joker up. You can see right here, them are running tracks. Don't want to show too much background here, but he come right out through here, and voila. I mean, look at that base. You can still see in the snow where it literally fell off. Go ahead and pick him up. Heck yeah. I mean, fresh. That's a nice shed. We're out here doing some shed hunting today. It's a little early yet. Mainly just out here really checking cameras, but today's December 29th. I found a fresh one there the other day. Jumped the shed right off the buck, but most of mine are still holding. I'm just out here scratching the itch right now. And come down off this heavy deer trail behind me and found this old one laying right here. It's a nice 4-point side from last year. I don't know how I missed it, and I don't know how anyone else didn't find it, because it's pretty well out in the open here on this big deer trail. Like, sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm really surprised I missed it, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn the camera around and pick this thing up. Right there she lays. Man, that's a dang good shed. It's got a pretty decent base on it, and it's in real good shape. Still got real good color down along the bases and whatnot, but heck yeah, we'll take that one. Well, it's February 3rd, out here doing a little bit of walking. We still got a bunch of snow on the ground, but trying to beat some guys in here to some of these public spots, and someone already beat me into this spot and zigzagged around a bunch, but cut over across on the other little piece of public, and we hit one. Pretty nice 4-point side, maybe a 5 side, I really can't tell, but in here in these oak trees, pile acorns. So we're gonna go ahead and pick this thing up and keep walking around. As you can see, all these leaves kicked up in here, pretty tore up. And right here lays the shed. Oh heck yeah, nice 5 side. Took a little bit of skull off with them, but yeah, that will do. That's a nice mountain buck shed there. Pretty. Well, probably made it another, I don't know, 400 yards to come up on top of the hill here, and found a little bit more digging here in these oak trees, and spotted one sticking out of the snow. Looks like a little 4-pointer side, but it'll do. I'm going on probably 5 miles right now. I'm a long ways from the truck. It's gonna be a long walk back, but at least I'll have sheds on the way back, so that's a little bit more motivating than finding nothing, like how it's been going for me. But I'm gonna go ahead and pick his shed up and keep looking. Well, just in more diggings here, you can see, and right here lays the shed. just a little guy. He's got good potential. There's no doubt that brow tine, it's going to be pretty big probably next year. But yeah, nice fresh base. There we go. 2 right sides. That's all I can always seem to find are right sides. But we're gonna keep looking in here. So out here walking with these two, started cutting back over the way I was, where I cut these boot tracks, and right down here along the creek lays a little spike. Been shed for a little while. Not a bad little pile starting. Well, just picked up this one. Well, no, I picked this one up a little bit ago, right along the stream, and then I just picked this one up right here. And it's a little match. Of course, I can't find the matches to these big ones. I don't know, someone else might have picked them up already, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep looking around in here. There's 4 of them. Yep.
So these a couple years anyhow.
Who's in there? Oh. Yeah, I got the other side to him.
Yeah, yawned. Still had another.
It's a good one. You're up.
Look around.
Show me the base. Real fresh. Well, it is February 5th. Just out for a little evening walk tonight and stumbled upon this really old one here laying out in the field. Super old. Looks like it got hit with a disc or something there. Maybe. Didn't chop it up too bad though. Pretty cool. Another one to add to the pile. Still out here walking around with this one and cutting across the field. I looked at my binoculars and spotted this one up across the field, probably 80 yards or so. Pretty good spot. It's a small shed. Thought it was fresh, but looks old. But I don't know how all these old ones are getting out here in this field. Right here it lays. Another old one. Unless it might have shed early, but I'm not real too sure. That one could have shed pretty early. It has some decent color yet on it. Doesn't look like that one. I mean, this in here has been out for a little while, but yeah, 2 little ones so far. This is gonna do it for shed season 25 part 1. Found some decent sheds. Still picking up a lot of old ones from last year, but there's still a pile deer holding here in Pennsylvania. But we did connect with some pretty decent sheds, fresh ones. And yeah, stick tuned for part 2 because there's a bit of a surprise. But that's all I'm going to show you. So, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.